Hey guys, today I'm going to show you what I carry on my skiff every time I go out sailing. We're going to find the nearest beach. There's not much wind today, so wind noise should be at the minimum once we stop. And then I'll start emptying these compartments and we'll show you item by item what I carry. Starting by the mandatory stuff, which I have to have aboard every time. And then I'll show you also what I like to carry. That looks like a good enough spot. It's a bit shallow to get there, but it should be alright. I guess that's it. Okay, let's start with the first item that actually has been causing quite a lot of talk, and that's the life vest. This is my camera gear, not this one. Okay. These things. These are mandatory on any boat in Portugal, and you have to have as many as crew aboard. I usually carry 2. I have another one on this locker, and also I have 2 of those I also have 2 of these always at the bow. By law these are not accepted, so if you're caught with just these you will still get a fine. You have to have one of them. 150 newtons as from 2022 I think, but I do not have to wear them while I'm sailing. Go figure. So I choose to wear these if there's rough weather, or if I sail at night, which has not happened often to be honest. But yeah, I rather wear these. They're always at the bow, and these are inside the lockers. Sometimes I even keep them on the rear hatch because, well, I never wear them to be honest. I have never used it. They are absolutely brand new. Okay, more mandatory stuff. By law, I have to have first aid kit aboard, some way of making some sound, warning sound, whatever. That's that. A knife. It has to be a floating round tipped knife. A compass. Spare batteries for your flashlight, which at the moment it's on my cruiser, but okay. Better bring that on board because that's worth 250 euros fine. Registration, obviously my ID, which is here, and then what else do I carry in here? This is not mandatory. I have screws, toilet paper, just some basic tools. I have my wind gauge, and I do have a lighter. Some more hardware like carabiners, washers, and I'm pretty sure I have a spare little block somewhere. Oh, and of course spare elastic for the rudder, because if that snaps. What else do I have in here? Okay, there's one more mandatory item that I don't have aboard, and that's an anchor. I do have the 25 meters of rope at the bow, which is also mandatory, but I am not carrying an anchor, and I do have to carry one. Oh, by the way, I do have to have a paddle aboard. That's mandatory as well. Now, for the stuff I don't have to have, but I always carry. Okay, here I carry fleece or polar shirt, same kind of material, synthetic polar trousers, and the gloves. Why do I carry these? Well, you can capsize, get all soaking wet, and then you're freezing. And if I get stuck in the mud because of the tide going out and I can't go home in time, I might have to spend the night there, and unless it's summer, it wouldn't be a very pleasant night if I was soaking wet, or if I was in short sleeves and shorts. For the same reason, I carry sleeping bag. This is only like mid-spring to mid-autumn kind of sleeping bag. It will be very comfortable during those months. In winter, it probably, well, will stop me from freezing to death, but it won't make for a comfortable night. My ultralight tarp if I'm alone on the summer and I want to set a tarp on the beach. My slightly heavier tarp and bigger, so I can make a tarp shelter and fully enclosed, so no water or wind will come in. My mosquito netting, because let's be honest, they're absolutely horrible little creatures. I have a fishing rod there. Fish on! I have this World War II German sleeping mat. They used to carry these on their backpacks. It's always handy. Although I do put this one on top, which is one of them self-inflating closed foam thermal pads that goes only from shoulder to my knees, and these are awesome because you can have a really good sleeping bag, but if you're sleeping right on the ground, all the fibers on your sleeping bag will be compressed and they will provide no warmth or heat whatsoever. They will let all your heat go and dissipate through the ground, and these things are priceless. Of course, some of them pegs. I've got a bucket here with just bits of cordage. There. Up there. What else have I got in here? Of course, I had to have duct tape. And a little towel. Now, let's move over there. This locker I have, well, in these two lockers I always have 1 or 2 bottles of water. Of course, when I bring my little cool box, I bring beer in, but always have the water. Waterproof bag if I need it for something. More elastic. And these as well. Okay, and before I show you everything else, I'm going to take this opportunity, since we're opening this hatch, to show you this. This is a gift from Adrian Rose. He went on my Amazon wish list and bought me this heat shrink sleeve kit, 400 pieces, double walled with adhesive. and this is going to be super handy, especially when I start rewiring all that rat's nest of electric board I've got on the cruiser. So thanks, Adrian, appreciate it. If you want to check my Amazon wish list, it's on the description under this video. Okay, what else? Here I've got my cooking kit with a frying pan. In here I carry also some plastic bits, a small stove, little stainless steel mug, and a plate. That was bought at the Decathlon. It's quite cheap as well, and it's good. Okay, what else? Couldn't go without my chorizo grill. This is absolutely awesome, guys. Sunscreen, always. Don't forget this, very important. More water. And my tackle box. And of course there's another of these orange life vests in there, which I might take this opportunity and put it back there because I never wear them. I do have to have them aboard though. And guys, I take a lot of flack because I don't sail with the life vests. Again, I do not have to wear one while I'm sailing according to Portuguese law. And although I do wear it if it's rough and I'm far away from shore, otherwise there's no point. Most of the water depth here is about 4 or 5 feet. So, and to be honest, if I'm wearing one of those PFDs, the one from dinghy racing, if you get knocked out, you're going to drown anyway, because I'm not sure your face is going to be facing up. So I take the risks I find acceptable, guys. Of course, if I bring children aboard or someone who can't swim, I will make them always wear the life vests. I also have weather gear here, just waterproof jacket and trousers. And to be honest, guys, I think that's it. That's all I carry aboard the skiff. Yeah, my skiff gets a bit heavier than most. I'm not going to win any regattas with all this aboard, but hey, I don't race anyway, so. Okay, great, big box. Okay, I think I've got some repairs to do on my dagger board. And of course, I always carry my phone, my Swiss Army knife, my IDs and some money on my camera backpack. Okay guys, not much more to see today, so stay safe, see you next week.